Good evening to one and all. So, up to in the last session, we discussed about the concept of VPC flow logs and also Athena were discussed. In VPC flow logs, how the flow logs are created using S3 bucket, and in CloudWatch, the flow logs, how it is created in the last session we have seen. In last session, we also discussed about AWS Athena concept we have discussed. Now, in this session, we are going to discuss first VPC Athena and then database we discussed. For that, in Athena, the last session, the PPTs I am representing. See that the Amazon Athena is a serverless query service that makes analysis of data. Means Athena is a analysis tool. The analysis can be done using standard SQL. The result can be stored in Amazon S3. We use for analysis of the table, we are using the Athena we are using. Now, in this session, we are going to discuss Athena concept, how we have to apply for Netflix data set. That's we are discussing. Now, I download the data set from Kaggle, right? This is the website I am following. I had to download the database. I have to download the data set, Netflix data set from the Kaggle I am downloading. Here the download option is there. We can download it. 1 MB file is there. That is, it is downloaded the Netflix movies, TV shows, all the related things on Netflix OTT platform. It is downloaded. The file size is 1 MB is there. 1 MB is there. Now, I have to open my AWS account. Login, management console, sign into the console. This is my AWS account. Those are recently visited services in my AWS account. First, I'm creating S3 bucket. Click on S3. I create the bucket. Click on create bucket. Bucket name I'm given as, my name I'm given, Sheshadri 9441 I am given. Okay. Or I'm given the Netflix data set. Data set. This is the name I am given. Bucket name, Netflix data set I am given. I copy and paste it in the notepad. Okay. Next, the reason I am chosen AP South, I am chosen Mumbai region. Here, ACLs is enabled. Here, don't remove block all public access. We can keep it as this and then click on create bucket. See, you are getting an error message. That is, bucket name contains invalid character. Underscore is there. We can remove the underscore. The name is already exist. I am given Netflix dataset 9441 I am given. This is the dataset name. Bucket name I am given. Okay. Now click on create bucket. Bucket is created with the name Netflix dataset 9441 in Mumbai region. Bucket and objects are not public. Bucket and objects are not public. In this bucket, I upload the Netflix dataset, the CSV file I am uploading. I download the Netflix dataset in my downloads is there. See that we can extract all those things. Then we are getting, this is the dataset, Netflix titles. Here, if we are open this, it contains the CSV file, the type, title, director, cast, country, date, releasing, rating, duration, right? All the details which are showing that related to the Netflix dataset. Fine. I upload the Netflix dataset to my bucket. I have to open the bucket, upload the data, add file option is there. Here in my downloads, where is this? In this one, Netflix data. Click on open. Click on upload. I upload the Netflix dataset to my bucket. Fine. Now, to explain Athena concept, we had to search it on search box Athena. Athena is a serverless computer. now, what we have to do? Here, the tabs are there: editor, recent queries, saved queries, and settings. Option is there. Now we have click on settings, go for manage. Here we have to browse the S3 bucket. We can select the bucket Netflix dataset 9441. We have to choose it. Click on save option. Now go for editor. Here, if you don't know the table, then we can create the table. Now I have the data set. I have the CSV file is there. Then table and views option is there. Click on create option. Here AWS Glue Traveler is there. Here what the Glue Traveler is doing is, whatever the data set is there, the CSV data set, it has to scan entire one. Accordingly, it is creating the table. How we'll see that? We can click on AWS Glue Traveler. Click on that. It has to follow the 5-step process. We have to give the name, traveler detailer name. That's I am given as Netflix data traveler I am given. This is the name I am given. I have to copy this and paste it in the description. Scroll down, click on next option. Then in the next step, data source configuration. If your data is already mapped glue table, if it's there, then we have to choose S option. Otherwise, not yet, we have to choose not yet option. Select one more data source to be traveled. For that, click on add data source. Right? Here, you need to choose data source. S3. We have to choose it. Here, network connection is optional. Location S3 data, that is in this account, AWS account, or it may be in another AWS account. I don't have other AWS account. If you have other AWS account also, we can mention the path. I don't have another AWS account. I have to choose the path in my account. S3. Browse the bucket. This is the bucket. Choose the path. Okay. At the last, we had to give slash. Okay. Scroll down. Subsequent traveler runs. Travel all subfolders. I am chosen. Based on your business requirement, we had to choose travel all subfolder, travel new subfolder only, travel based events only. We can choose accordingly as per your requirement. I can click on add S3 data source. Okay. Then click on next option. Then here in the third step, configure security settings. Here IAM role is there. If already existing IAM role is there, we can select the existing IAM role. Otherwise, we have to create new IAM role. You know well how to create an IAM role, right? I can click on create new IAM role. Here, the enter new IAM role is AWS Glue service role. I have mentioned that is Netflix traveler role. I'm given the title is like this. role underscore US I am given. Okay, this is the name I am given. IAM role I am given. Okay, fine. Click on create option. Fine. IAM role is already required. I am choosing this one. Fine. Click on next option. Here, where your result we have to store it. Target database we have to choose it. If already the default one is there, then you need to choose add dataset. Add dataset. Click on this option. Then we have to give the database detail name. The database details name I am given as Netflix DB I am given. The location is optional. Description I am given as same. Copy and paste it in the notepad. Fine. Click on create database. Database is created with the name Netflix DB. Description is Netflix DB. In this today, I am creating the date, September 21st. In 8:15, I am creating. Fine. Fine. Just we have to refresh this one. Here, the Netflix DB is there. Netflix DB is there. We can select the database. Right? Advanced details, no need. Now, traveler schedule based on demand or hourly or daily or weekly, monthly or the custom. As per your requirement, you may choose it, but here I am choosing on demand. Click on next option. Then the last step, it is showing review and create. What we have done the first step, second step, third step, fourth step. Then click on create Traveler. Traveler is created. Then we have to run the Traveler. Traveler is successfully starting. See that. What is the status? Running. Status is running. Wait for few minutes. Once the status is completing, then we are writing the query. Based on that, we are getting the result for the Netflix dataset. For that, I am not prepared the PPTs. Till it is running. Wait, it is taking time. Yes. What is the status? Complete. Now, come to this query editor. Just we had to refresh the browser. See that? In earlier, there is no table. 0 is there. Now, under the table, Netflix dataset 9441 table is created. You can click on plus button. See that? It contains the attributes and the data type. Show ID, string type. Type is string type. Title is string type. Directory is string type. Country is string type. Right? And release year, begin. It is mentioned. Right? Description is string type. That is, it is creating the table. It's creating the table. Now, here database you are chosen as Netflix DB, not the default one. This database we have to choose it. Netflix database. Now, you can click on 3 dots on the table. If you want to preview the table, then click on preview table option is there. Click on that. Then in this table, first 10 rows, which is displayed. Select star from Netflix DB dot Netflix dataset 9441. Limit is 10. You have to run this one. See that it is showing the result. Show ID is there. Type, title, right? director and cast, country, date added, release year, rating, duration listed in, and the description which are showing. Now, I need, I need only the country list of shows and the movies I need it. For that, we can write the query select star from Netflix DB dot Netflix dataset 9441. Here we can write the command where country is equal to India. I am using India. I had to use. Then we had to run this one. See that only India's movies which are related. See here, country is India only. What are the TV movies are there? What are the movies, TV shows, all those which are showing. Suppose I need the director, this movie only. This movie only. Then we can write the query. We can write the query where director is equal to this one. Now we can run this query. Only that movie is showing. See that only one result is showing with that director name. With that director name, right? Those are the steps we had to follow. Athena concept. Athena concept. Now, if you want to delete this one, first we had to delete the table. Table, we had to delete it. We can click on three dots. Here, delete table option is there. Click on delete table. Here, we had to select delete table name. That is Netflix dataset 9441. Before deleting, I'll check it in my S3 bucket. In my S3 bucket. Sign into the console. See that? In the bucket, Netflix dataset 9441. I'm not creating those folders. Automatically it is created. Netflix title CSV is there. I'm uploading this one. Unsaved holders are there. 2023, 9th month, and 21st. Right? 21st. Automatically it is saved in this database. In this bucket, it is saved. Okay? Fine. Fine. Now, first to delete this one, first we have to delete the table. Select the three dots. Delete table option is there. We can copy and paste it, the table name. Copy this, paste it here. Delete. Then it is deleted. It is deleted. Then we can change the settings. At the top settings, we have to choose it. Manage tab, we can select it. Then we can remove this one, this database. Click on save option. And then we can delete the bucket also. First, the bucket is empty. Click on empty. We can type it permanently delete, copy and paste it, or we can type it. Click on empty. Now in my bucket, there is no files are there. Now select the bucket name, delete. We can delete this bucket. Okay, delete the bucket. In this session, I am creating the IAM role I am creating. That is for that, on the search box, you have to type it IAM. See that roles option, 20 roles are there. Here we can type it Netflix. This one, AWS Glue Service Netflix Crawl role is there. We can select this, click on delete option. Here we can type it as is, role name. Netflix traveler underscore role underscore US I am given. Click on delete option. That role is deleted, right? Those are the steps we have to follow for the deletion process for Athena. For running the query, it is chargeable. AWS is chargeable. Okay, it's a serverless query execution. That's I have mentioned the point. Amazon Athena is a serverless query service that makes the analysis of data using standard SQL, and it is stored it the result in Amazon S3. Amazon S3. Okay, we can get the query result within the few seconds only. Within the fraction of seconds, we are getting the result. For that, we are using Athena. We are using Athena. We are using. Okay, that's about today concept Athena. Now